Welcome back. So, in today's lesson, we will be doing representation of fraction in a number line. This is very simple, and I have few steps for you. If you follow these, you'll be able to solve any question if they ask, and at the end, we will be doing two questions. So, let's begin. Representation of fraction in a number line. So all of us have a scale. Even I have a scale. Okay. Anyway, so now all of you have seen in your scale you have your one, you have two, then after some length you have three and four, and it goes on. So you can have tiny scale or a very big scale, but doesn't matter. Okay, so we're gonna represent fractions in a number line. So let's start very simple. So here you have 0 and you have 1. Now, if you take your scale, it will be very fun to learn with. So 1 minute. Yeah, I've got my scale here. So I don't know if you can see the scale. It's not that clear, but you can see over here 14, and then you can see 13. So like that, if I take it on this side, you have 0 and you have 1. Yeah, same thing, I've shown it on my screen. 0 1. Now between the 0 and 1 there are, it's not very clear, but I hope all of you have a scale. So now if you see between 0 and 1 in centimeters, you have another line in between. Now that part you can represent them as a fraction. Now if you count the number of small lines between 0 and 1, you have 10 subdivisions. So let's draw that here so you'll understand more. So you have, it's not equal length, so you have 1, you have 2, you have 3, and you have 4. Okay, and then you have 5, which is this. You have 6, you have 7, you have 7, you have 8, you have 9, and you have your 10. So 10 divisions, and your fifth one, oh, let's take, and your fifth subdivision can be represented as a fraction. Let's see how. So how do you write a fraction? First let's go to the whiteboard. First you draw a line. Okay, now let's take that. Now let's count the total equal parts so that we can write them as a denominator. So like I told, it has 10 subdivisions, so we write 10 below the line as the denominator. Now if I want the fraction in the fifth subdivision, so how much is that? So you have 1, you have 2, you have 3, you have 4, and you have 5. So I can represent this particular portion as 5 by 10. Okay, now all of you know multiplication, right? 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 Do you know? Okay, so 5 can be represented as 5 into 1. Yeah, correct? Am I correct? Yes. 5 into 1 is 5. Now, how can I represent 10? Can I represent 10 as 5 into 2? Yes. So if you see in your left hand side, which is 5 by 10, and your right hand side, which is 5 into 1 by 5 into 2, it's the same. Now we can cut 5 and 5. Why? Because it's the same number. Yeah. So you cut 5 and you cut 5. Now what is left here? It's 1 by 2. So is it right to say that 5 by 10 and 1 by 2 are the same thing? Yes. Okay. So that's why if you see, in your scale over here, you can represent your fifth subdivision out of the 10 subdivision as 5 by 10 and 1 by 2 also. So 1 by 2 is the simplified form of 5 by 10. So this might be confusing, so I'll give you another example. So let's first draw a line. Okay. Now let's take this part, this scale, where it's divided only into 4. This was divided into 10. Now this is only divided into 4. Much simpler. Okay, so we have your line. Now, as I told, let's count the total. So total divisions are 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you'll be writing 4 here. Now, I want to find the fraction form here. Don't look at this, yeah. I'll tell you how you get that, which is cool. Okay, so now I want to find that position. How can I represent it as a fraction? So you have 1 and 2. How many 2 equal subdivision you have? 2. Okay, now I can represent 2 as 2 into 1, correct? And I can represent 4 as 2 into 2. Now 2 same numbers, so I can cancel them out. What is left? 1 by 2. And 2 by 4 simplified form is 1 by 2. So hence LHS is equal to RHS. Okay. So now if you see in your second scale, it's divided into how many parts? 3 parts. Yep. Now if you see over here, it's your third division. So ideally it has to be represented as 3 by 3, but why are you writing 1? Okay, let's see. So like I told before, 3 can be represented as 3 into 1. There's no other way we can represent 3. And this 3 also we can represent as 3 into 1. 1, 1, same. 3, 3, same. So what do we have left? Just 1. Everything got cancelled. So it's only 1. That's why we represent here as 1. So the same number, if you divide it by the same number, we get it as 1. Similarly, in fractions, it applies. Okay, so I hope that's clear. Similarly, you have this fifth one, which is divided into 8 different pieces. Now, I have a question for you. So you can pause the video and you can try it by yourself. You can draw and you can divide, and then it'll be much easier for you in the beginning, and then later on you will automatically get it. So I'll do this question with you. Okay, so use the number line below to determine which fraction belongs to the box. Okay, so this is a very simple question. Let's see. So here first we draw a line. Okay, now how many divisions are there? So there's 1, there's 2, and then you have 3. So total is 3. Now they're asking for this particular area. So 1 and 2. 2 by 3. Can we represent it in simplified form? 2 can be represented as 2 into 1 by 3 into 1. Can we cut anything apart from 1? No, it's the same. Left hand side is equal to right hand side. So 2 by 3. So is it 1 by 2? Let's take red. Is it 1 by 2? No. Is it 1? No. Is it 2? Is it 2 by 4? No. So the correct answer will be 2 by 3. Isn't this very simple? Yes. Now, I have another question for you. So there are three questions, and I'm going to be doing with you the third question, and we will come back to the second question, and then you can try this first question. I can give it to you as homework. Okay, so let's do the second question. Let's take red color. So, like I always told, first you draw a line, okay? Then we're going to count the total number of equal pieces. So let's see how many pieces are there. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So we write 7 down. Now they're asking for the first box. So the first box is only 1. So you have 1 by 7. This will be 1 by 7. What will be the second box? 1 and 2. So it will be 2 by 7. 3 by 7, 4 by 7. Then you have 5 by 7. And you have 6 by 7 and 1. 1 is also represented as 7 by 7. Why? Because they eventually cancel out and become 1. Okay. Now this first question I'm giving it to you as homework. You can pause the video and try it by yourself. And I am very confident you will be getting it. Now we'll come to the second question after some time, after I teach you the types of fraction. Okay.
Thank you for watching this video, and I hope all of you understood, because in the next video we're going to be doing types of fraction, and there are 5 types of fraction. And thank you.